SFG Medicare. 2023 will be here before you know it, and today we have Andrew Price from Senior Financial Group to tell you what you need to know for 2023. And we want to give you some news, Andrew. There's some exciting news coming up. We're going to kind of switch things up, a new branding for the new year.
Yes, so I'm launching a new brand called Medicare Tips with Andrew.
Right, and it's sponsored by SFG, and you're bringing on Beacon Insurance Group as well.
Yes.
That's exciting news. We're looking forward to that in the beginning of the new year.
Well, I hope you'll see it a lot around the Tri-Cities.
We've got your new logo and everything up right there. Looking forward to it. But let's talk about, we just went through open enrollment. It finished up on December the 7th. Are there still options for folks that maybe need to make some changes?
So if you didn't know, Medicare has lots of rules. One of the rules is there's certain instances where you can actually change your plan during the year. One of those is if there's a 5-star plan available in your area, then you can change any time. Well, we're lucky enough here in the Tri-Cities to actually have 2 different companies that have 5-star plans. So if January rolls around and you're not happy with something, give me a call and we can see if you can make a change.
All right, very good. And you know, as we go into the new year, are there some surprises that folks may be in store for coming with the new year?
So 2 of the biggest surprises that usually people will run into in January are deductibles. Deductibles reset in January, so if you have a deductible on either your drug plan or your health plan and you use your insurance, then you're going to have to pay the full price until you meet that deductible.
Is there any good news coming up as far as the new year is concerned for Medicare?
There is. So just like everything else resets in January, the donut hole will reset. So on your drug plan, if you were in the donut hole in December, it's going to reset so you don't have to pay the higher costs. And then also your other benefits like your dental benefits and vision benefits and other things like that, all those amounts are going to reset.
Now, Medicare can be confusing for a lot of folks. I know it's confusing to me too. But let's talk about these Medicare tips with Andrew that's coming up. Kind of tell us how that's going to get us through some of that confusion.
So what I'm going to do is misinformation is the biggest thing that I run into.
Right.
People just not knowing stuff. And so the Medicare tips with Andrew are just little one-line tips on social media, on billboards. I'm going to be on the nightly news on Monday and Thursday here to just give quick Medicare tips to help educate people.
And you're going, that's fantastic. I love being given short tips like that because you retain them better, I think. And what are you hoping to accomplish? What's your overall goal with this new campaign?
Well, the overall goal is just to get people educated.
Right.
Because I run into people all the time and they're 68 or 72 and they just don't know things about Medicare. And there's some regret that they made some mistakes and they're in a bad place because they didn't know, with either penalties or different things like that. And so I'm just really trying to educate people so they have a little bit better grasp of how all this works.
Now, how can folks, if they want to follow you and get these tips whenever you offer them, how can they do that?
Well, I'm going to be on all the social media channels, so Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and so my handle's Medicare Tips with Andrew, so it's really easy. So, whatever one that you like to get information from or you're on, follow me, like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff.
All right. Andrew Price, Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Folks, let's give you some information right now. SFG Medicare. If you want to get a hold of him, right there, that number is the best way possible.
Not at Walmart.
And not at Walmart anymore. So if you want information, please call that number right there, 737-1865. The preceding portion of Daytime Tri-Cities was sponsored by SFG Medicare.